What is up, dudes and grandpa? Welcome back, dudes. We finally made it. We got the Flakpanzer Gepard. It is a premium AFV tier 8 from the battle path Eclipse, which you're gonna get him at level 19. So far so good. The tank looks, impressive. I like the details and so on and how it looks basically. 0 battles played with this tank. We're gonna play today 3 maps on 3 styles and see which is the best one and suited for this one. We're gonna add some retrofits, some painting. We're gonna speak about the tank's specs and so on. So, as always, let's start it like this. Sustained damage. It says 48 damage, 340mm penetration, 29k damage per minute, 1.99 seconds reload time, and a burst rate of fire of 1207.2 rounds per minute, which is very impressive. It is very impressive. Let's have a quick look at the munition. So it says that it has H explosive, which is 25 PM with 75 splash or damage slash, and APDS, which is 340 penetration with 48. But the moment you're gonna upgrade the tank and do the missions, you'll be able to unlock this one, which is armor piercing with penetrator with an enhanced lateral effect. Abilities: it has radar, which it's quite useful as I was reading this. It says here vision range 35 meters, no plus, spotting through foliage plus 30, but you get minus 4%, so it's also like a 70-30 or 80-20 win loss, which I think the moment you shoot with this tank, it's pointless to not activate the radar, because even though you shoot once or you just do a simple click, the both barrels gonna spin, the burst is gonna be so high that you're gonna be ultimately dropping on camouflage. So having camouflage on this tank is a no-no. It doesn't help. Basically, it does not help. The same with Gao. Let's keep on going to defenses. 2700 hit points. Hull is composite, so it's a chassis of a Leopard, so it's still there. Mobility 65 kilometers an hour. Acceleration 0 to 32 is 5.16 at 47.5 tons, which it's quite fast. It is a fast tank at tier 8. Camo overall says 29% vision range, 380 meters vision range while moving. So vision range is quite great, can be improved. We're gonna look into that in the battles. Targeting says gun depression, gun elevation minus 10 degrees to 85 degrees. That's nearly 90 degrees, like 90 going up straight. Now, before we're gonna go into the fight, we will prepare this tank and then just go into battle. So here is the tank. I finished putting some paint. I choose this basic paint because I like the color red. It looks quite good on this tank. Probably I'm gonna use just simple colors on some certain tanks. I have the fire decal on the freaking and the number 215. So let's give it a go and let's see how this tank performs in the first fight. So we managed to get on Sapphire, which we have a Type 96B, a BMP-3M, a Challenger 1 and another Challenger 1. It will be interesting playing with this tank. I find it quite peculiar the way I'm looking at the tank. Is like I'm quite far away from him, despite some other tanks, probably because of the radar. But first match I'm gonna play a bit defensive to see how the tank it is and what it misses. So here we go. So while we go, we have around 23% camouflage, but 28 probably, I don't know. Thank you, that's very helpful. So we're gonna try to play as defensive as possible. I don't know, like not so first line with this tank. Yeah, support. As I see, the munition flies quite well. It goes quite well. You have good penetration and AP. What I see is that even though you have two let's say machine guns or weapons, one of them always will shoot on the wrong area, so you will need to aim with one at least that aims or shoots right where are the weak spots. Let's switch to high explosives. So it still does some damage. The fire is quite like it gets set on fire pretty fast. But it's a fast shooting tank. So far so great, 10k damage. Yeah, sorry for the teammates, but this is for the video. And you kinda get out of ammo so fast. Seems like right now I'm nearly at 0. So I'm gonna switch probably to AP rounds only in a bit. Let's activate the radar to see how much it drops. Yeah, so yeah, it drops by 5%. No, 4% drops. So we have a vision up to the to the line H. If we had, let's say, some retrofits. The tank shoots pretty well. Like, I gotta say, it's shooting pretty well. I'm not so much, let's say, disappointed up to now. Yeah, I'm being spotted. Let's see. So, if I drop a smoke, you get camo faster or something like this. Despite some other tanks. But man, the moment you drop that finger on the click, the camo drops instantly. Like, there is no magic in it. So, if you're playing with this tank aggressive, you might... I don't know, man, but it's not so so fun. Okay. What's... And I'm out. I'm pressing Q. Reload now. Switching to AP. Spamming and whatever damage it's on the field. Like, this is more than a termite. Like, imagine to have, I don't know, man, but a T-15 with 2 Derivatia weapons. It's something like this, or I don't know. Probably not Derivatia. So even though I have the radar on, I cannot spot. Some certain tanks have to change position again. Because I can shoot, but now I'm getting spotted from the front. That one was spotting me. 12 kills, 32k damage, and playing like the last line. It is seemingly impressive, gotta say. Yeah, you can take damage and probably all the shots went in the turret. But it's quite weird the way you play with the tank. It's like you're looking quite far away. It's like playing like this. It's not bad, but I'm not used with that. Oh, that was a close one. So far so good. Seems like it's a very promising tank. Let's see how it goes with some retrofits. I'm thinking that like the reloading has no problem. It's like nothing with it. We have to improve the tank differently. Okay, so I've changed my commander to Sabrina just for more module damage. It also increased my damage just slightly a bit with the burst fire rate a bit. On the crew itself, I put overall accuracy while moving is improved by 10%, which is fine when you're trying to run and shoot on the move. And aiming speed improved by 10%. Now we have this retrofit, augmented optics V2, vision range plus 35, which it increases by 35 meters. Stock is 380 or something like this. AI targeting system, large aim circle size is -5%, aim speed plus 5%, so the moment it shoots, it doesn't get so huge. You can add other retrofits like for aiming faster, but I think it's pointless when you have two weapons that the moment you shoot, it's all over the place. The weapon, like, it shoots not where you're actually pointing, but it shoots almost in that area. And survivability kit V2, which is ramming damage minus 37%, damage to crew and damage to internal components minus 37%. So I'm afraid to not get my, I don't know, something inside the turret, or, you know, close to some of these crew members, to not be killed by one shot, both of them, or I don't know, something like this. So let's give it a go and let's see how it is. And before, let's switch the munition just to APFSDS. And here we go. So here we are on map Perseus. Let's see how this tank does now with some retrofits. So second one, I'm gonna play a bit aggressive, but not so aggressive, like second to third line. This guy gives me some space. Let's see how much we can spot, at least to get some cover. Damn, he's a really good driver. What I've noticed with this tank is something interesting, that some other tanks don't have this. If you pass the second line of your, let's say, gun, like this line here, and you want to shoot a get, you cannot, because the gun is hit. So it's either like shooting small, like, rounds, or just shoot all of it, like the entire clip. Don't even try to do like I don't know, cheeky shots and so on, like you can do with some other tanks that they have a smaller cooling time. They have any chance? Yeah, it's very small. See, the left weapon is shooting the ground, kind of lose and win. Yeah, I wish it had more ammunition. It's losing a lot of ammunition. It's incredible. Like it makes you wonder how it is this tank in real freaking life. Like, if in a game is like this, imagine how it's in real life. But it has also some minuses, which we're gonna speak about it by the end of the video. Because I don't have more ammunition. I hope that someone shoots this Degman, because it's freaking annoying and no one does. The turret is quite huge, and that's like it shoots the upper plate and you cannot get behind some areas. That guy activated the lieutenants, which is not a good idea now. Totally useless. Well, the Centurion Aura is not totally useless. It requires a lot of practice, actually. You need to freaking know how to play. What you put on the crew, it matters a lot, and so on. My team is basically now what's suicidal, or what the heck is going on, because I cannot see them doing a lot of damage. Like, what the heck, man? I'm turning all of them towards me so that they can shoot me. Here we go. But now we have other problems now. The lieutenants are active. This is not great, man. Yes, that's what I wanted. A blow up close, so I can save some ammunition. Here we go. Where you go, mate? Left side, here. Nice. Let's go over this one. I cannot press Q, so even though if I die it's no big problem, but yeah, I'm out of ammo. So far so great. 40k damage. Playing, well, not solo, but versus some players. But now I have to, yeah, defend the base until they come. I have to find the one that it's capping so much, so many points. Because I cannot basically survive. Brilliant.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Alrighty then.
Construction, whatever it's called. Building. Yeah, and the problem with this sort of gun. So 25 kills, 53k damage, and I can still go, but I don't have enough. I don't have enough ammo. So shoot me. Whatever. So I can take the big fellas out. 27 tanks. Nearly 60k damage. That's incredible, guys. Imagine to play with this tank in special operations, weekend operation and so on. Just having 3 pieces of Gepard and 1 Burlak and some premium light tank or just a normal. You can do a lot of wins, 54k damage and a booster and kills. It's amazing, man. Let's go with the last match and hopefully it's gonna be a good one. This time we are on Desert Saber. This time we have a CV90 MK4, a Merkava 3 Baz, a BMPT 2000 and a Ramka 99. So it's gonna be interesting to play with this tank differently on this map. Probably first line. I'm gonna try to do the first line, but it's I will try, even though I might get myself into some problems. Dead instantly, because the turret is basically paper, even a tier 4 if I'm not mistaken, or 3 campaign at this tank. Let's see, guys. Yeah, that's the downside of this. Like, you either shoot all of it or you shoot nothing. It's not like the BMPT weapon. It's cursive. It cannot be stopped. It's not like the T249. It's not like Sergeant York. It's not like Gao. This weapon is different. Let's see if we can flank him. Tried to hit his turret, but seems like it didn't pan. Like, what the hell, man? 340. Let's keep going. Next will come the Hunter, the Sphinxes, the Crabs. Yeah, all this. But we killed also him. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's because of this Sphinx on the left. But the problem is that there is the Oplot. And that dude, and yeah, more tanks in the front, but I think that the moment you're gonna unlock the last munition, this tank can do more damage. And yeah, I know, the tank shot like it had better days before it got nerfed recently, so yeah, it is what it is. I'm gonna play like it is. Shit, I'm dead. Yeah. Well, on this map, we have a lot of AFVs actually. See, this is what I was talking about. Small rounds, not trying to shoot all of it at once. You cannot shoot when the freaking gun is heated so high. It's getting annoying. Like, what if you have a lot of targets in front of you and you already shot and killed one? You need like a cooling system or something that it can help you. And sadly the smoke is just frontally, it's not like 360 degrees, 180, 45 or something. I pressed take, they didn't give me the life, I don't know what the it was. But I died too many times and seems like it's not suitable for this tank to play aggressive, so much aggressive. If you have the premium commanders that saves your ass, yeah, you can do it, but I don't encourage you to play aggressive in this tank. It's not healthy. 5.5k health and doing what, 21? That's not enough. Cannot pin this guy. Now I wished I had some high explosives. This match wasn't so great, but whatever. It's just to show you guys on how to and how not to play with this tank. Because some of you already had it and they say, man, this tank is great, man, this tank is awesome. And some tanks are not so okay to play with in some certain conditions. So at least we got a blue star. We managed to do a blue star, so that's the main thing that's important. Let's start first with some pros and cons. Pros. Basically, the tank does a lot of damage. It's very enjoyable, a bit easy to play with. It's not very easy, but it's a bit easy to play with. Good mobility, good view range. It has radar, which makes you to spot some tanks. Like some other tanks don't have this. I know that Stalker has the ability to activate radar and basically it's pop out something here in the rear and you can see much better and spot. It has two weapons, two menacing weapons, which can do a lot of damage, guys. Like 29k damage. This is no joke, this is real. I know that on some tanks it's like 19k damage, but not always you're gonna get that. But with this one you're gonna get a lot of it. When you're gonna upgrade this tank and fully unlock some stuff in it, you will be able to use this type of ammunition, the FAP FSDS, which has more penetration, splash damage, and yeah, obviously with distances and so on, and partial penetration and so on. But it's much better in some situations, and that's it basically. Now let's start with some cons. It is the weapon. You heard me. Even though it shoots fast, you're gonna end up pretty much in every match out of ammo, and yeah, you're gonna use Q, and by the end of it you're gonna lose also that ammo, so you might end up with a tank full HP. You already use your own ammo, you press Q, you use that ammo also, and you have to suicide. You have to go and kill yourself just so you can get your tank back. And hopefully you ain't gonna be in a situation where let's say you are the last remaining player, or there are like 2 players left and you have to die in order to get your munition. Then it's gonna be horrible, because this tank has no, let's say, a machine gun. So if you want to shoot with this weapon, let's say some infantry squad on some, I don't know, missions to kill some AT squad or some snipers, man, you're gonna spend a lot of ammunition on killing them, and if you miss them, then is a big problem. The turret is not protective. You have to play wisely. You cannot play aggressive with the tank. Yeah, you can play aggressive if you have, I don't know, Ophelia or some other commander, which can save your ass, but it's not always Sunday and it's not always Friday, so you can survive. But I really wish that we had an ability where we can use just one weapon, at least to be the only tank in the game to use one weapon only, or to switch the burst, you know, like the fire, just like you do with Gao. It will be interesting, because the moment you shoot with this tank you have to shoot continuously. If you shoot like in small rounds, it's fine, you're gonna do roughly a 1k damage. But what if there are plenty of tanks around you and you already killed one and you had to use more than half of the bar, and the moment you want to kill the other one you cannot kill him because your freaking gun is heated, and that's a problem. I give a rate for this tank of a 9 over 10. Like, this tank is close to 10. If it had some different ability, a bit more protection on the turret, I think it was a 10. But there are some minuses that, yeah, we cannot cross, and we cannot basically just say, yeah man, it's fine, you know, whatever, the tank can do a lot of damage. Yeah, it does a lot of damage, but it doesn't have enough ammo. You cannot shoot independently. Like in real life, this weapon on the left moves up and this one goes, I don't know, sits down. So it's like independent control. We don't have this. Yeah, it is what it is, but the tank is freaking great. Like, you can do a lot of missions, you can do a lot of stuff in a platoon of 3 Gepards in a special operation. Even the MBTs, they died. You can still finish the match with these sort of tanks. Like, these are like the new Terminators, but without ATGMS. These are the new ones, the new termites, basically like termites. Well dudes, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me in the comment section, did you got a tank? What do you think about the tank? What do you think it misses? And hopefully I will get to the next one as soon as possible. And thanks for watching guys. See you next time. Have a nice weekend.